Okay, hi everyone. I'm going to explain about the linear regression in machine learning model. So first of all, what is the regression? Regression means it is a supervised learning techniques. So supervised learning means they given the trained data sets. Using the trained data sets, we can create the new model. And regression means it is a techniques which is used to help to define to find the correlations between the independent variables and the dependent variables. And it is used to enable us to predict the continuous output variables based on one or more predictor variables. And regressions means it is usually mainly used for the predictions or forecastings and series modeling and determining the causal effects, the relations between the independent and dependent variables. And these analysis is to help the predictions of the continuous variables. This is called as a regressions. And different types are there in the regression models. That is a linear regression, polynomial regression, super vector regression, and decision tree regressions, random forest regressions, like etc. These are the different types of regressions. First one, very important linear types of regression is simple linear regressions and multilinear regressions. First one, simple linear regressions. Simple linear regressions means it is used to predict the values of the dependent variables that is based on the independent variables. It is used to model the relations between the two continuous variables. Means some dependent variables are given and independent variables also are given. So once the independent variable is increased, the dependent values also increased based upon the independent variables. And for examples, so if one pen rate is 5 rupees and the 10 pen rupees is 50 rupees, like that. So one will be increased, the dependent values will be increased and independent values also will be increased based on the dependent variables. And the objective main goal is used to predict the values of the output variables or the responses based on the values of the input variables. And the next one, multilinear regressions. Multilinear regression is used to estimate the relations between the two or more independent variables and one dependent variables. So here they given the many independent variables they given as a input values. From that we are going to create the training data set. Using the training data set, we are creating the model like one dependent variable. This is based on the two or more independent variables. So the here simple linear regression and multilinear regressions are there. So here the output is same, that it is reward, that is in the simple linear regressions, it is based on the time, based on the work. So this is each and every dependent variable is connected within the dependent variables. But in multilinear regressions, the reward is in combined based on the different independent variables. So one equation is there to calculate the linear regressions. For the simple linear regression, one equation is there in the mathematical model how to calculate dependent variable model, that is equal to y equal to mx plus b. So here y means that is a dependent variable, x means that is an independent variable, m is a slope of the values. So in the data set we have taken many data that will be so we are going to segregate or categorize the values, and we are drawing the one line between the dependent variables and independent variables, the category variables. That line is called as a slope. Slope is based on how much y changes for the unit of changes in x, and b means that is an intercept that the value of the y when x is equal to 0. And here one more example they given, that is in predicting the pizza prices. So here many pizza sizes are they given in the inches, and the values, the prices also they given. 8-inch pizza is 10 rupees and 10-inch pizza is 13 rupees and 12-inch pizza is 16 rupees. Likewise, what will be the 20-inch pizza price? We can calculate using the previous trained data set values. So here dependent values and independent values is the given like in inches and prices. Using this and using the formula y equal to mx plus c, we can create the value. We can find out the 20 inches pizza prices. And one more application is there in applications are there in linear regressions, where we are applying the linear regressions on marketing analysis, financial analysis, sports analysis, and environmental health and medicines. And advantages of the linear regressions. It is used to simple to implement, and it is very easy to interpret the output coefficients. When we know the relations between the interpret and independent and dependent variables, the algorithm is the best one compared to the other algorithms. It has a less complexity other than the other algorithms, and it is susceptible to overfitting, but it can be avoided using some dimensionality reduction like PCA or regularization L1 L2 techniques or the class validations. These are the advantages in the linear regressions. Thank you.